She's a cold one, let me tell you. She is a cold one. Got the old poncho on, because it's chilly. It's about 19 degrees, I think. Yeah, 19 it said. So I mean, it's not crazy cold, but it feels cold. Feels very cold. But yeah, out doing something a little different tonight. We got kind of a military theme going on. I got this canvas pup shelter a while ago, and I've actually been waiting to use it in the snow. I wanted to see what it would be like in the snow. Tonight we're supposed to get about 8 inches of snow up here, and it's supposed to be like heavy snow, like a bit of sleet. They said there's going to be a good amount of ice build up as well, freezing rain, so it should be a good test for it. I am going to sleep diagonally in it. A lot of things that I read online said that once they absorb the water, they won't let water in, but if you touch the side, the water will come through, it'll permeate. I actually had them both sides out in the garage last night, and I put some waterproofing spray on there, so we'll see if that makes a difference. But yeah, I'm laying lengthways because of for that reason basically, plus my sleeping pads in there. So yeah, going for a bit more of a military theme today. Got a couple new toys to play with. You saw the pocket chainsaw. That was actually a gift from my brother-in-law, which is funny because he was a sergeant in the Marines, and I do actually have his sleeping pads that he used when he was in Afghanistan. They gave to my stepson, but like most military things, they're not designed to be comfortable, and with my shoulder I still just don't really want to sleep on them because they're not very thick at all, and it's cold tonight, so it'll be sore. And then I got a knife that my stepson gave me for Christmas, which has a bit more of a tactical feel for it, and which is appropriate because he wants to follow in his uncle's footsteps and be in the Marines one day. So yeah, doing a bit more of a military style video right now, which is fun. Style trip, should I say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this out. I love the way this thing looks. I think it looks awesome. I think it's all sort of, I got it on eBay, it's all sort of cobbled together from different sets, I guess. I guess these are kind of hard to get hold of these days. I think you can see one side is definitely newer than the other. I've got a couple poles a couple from 67, a couple from 68, one from 1987. So I don't know how old these shelter halves are. One of them I think is probably a 60s one, and one is probably somewhere in the 80s looking at it, but I don't know. You guys who are in the military, guys who are probably in Vietnam and things like that, will know a lot better than I do. So we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Like I say, it's chilly, so I want to get the fire going. There's a fire pit over there which I actually built. I came here well over a year ago now with Blue, and we stayed here using the tarp. And I built that fire pit. I don't think no one's been here since I was here. It looks like there was maybe a campsite here ages ago. There are some cut logs and a bunch of stumps around, but then that could just be, if you look all this new pine behind me, it could have just been logging years and years ago. So I think what I'm going to do is move my fire pit out here in front of the shelter. I don't want it over there because it's cold, and I want to be able to sit on the reflectix and have my fire just out in front of me and be able to tend to it. So that's what I'm going to do, because then I want to fill up the kettle, put some water on to boil, get a cup of tea going, maybe make some lunch, and then I've got a steak to cook for tonight, because I feel like I haven't had a good steak out in the woods in forever. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. Stolen X Rock and Rye. Rock and Rye, made with aged American rye whiskey, raw honey, and orange peel. Orange peel. 80 proof. Shot, it says drink it in a shot or on the rocks. In fact, that's what I'll do. Put it in my cup. Honestly, I just bought it because of the bottle. Thought it was a cool bottle. It jumped out at me. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Looks like pirate. Some of a pirate drink. Cheers, guys. That's good. It's interesting, but it's good. It's strange. It's it'd be good in a shot. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a mixture of that American honey stuff and Fireball almost, but it's stronger than both of them. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it tastes like. I think it's just a stronger version of the two if you mix them together. It's quite good. It's good, that. It's not... I can see why they say drink it in a shot or on the rocks, because it's very smooth. It's good for sipping. Fire reflector to reflect the smoke away from me, and I get nothing but smoke in my eyes. Nothing but smoke in my eyes. Well, Happy New Year anyway, guys. It's the 1st today. It's New Year's Eve last night. And that's good. I'm looking forward to the days getting a little bit longer. It's only 4:30 now. And it's getting pretty dark. It's dark in the camera, but the battery's gonna die as well. Oh no, oh no. So yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully boil this kettle and then cook my steak. And then the snow's supposed to start around 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna try and stay awake for that. I don't know how much it'll get me down in these pines, but hopefully I'll get a decent amount. But yeah, when I start eating my steak, I'll get back with you. Whew. Well, I don't know how well you just saw that. It's about 10:30. I just went out to take a pee before I go to sleep, and it's been coming down for a little bit, as you can see. So it's, like I say, supposed to get a lot more than that, and I was not supposed to expect the heavy stuff for another 2 hours, I don't think. That's what it said anyway this morning, but the weather changes all the time, so we'll see what she's like in the morning. Alright, good night. How dare you? How dare you? Nice. 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 Oh, spilling. Straight out, is that? Straight out. I don't think that's gonna work, Robert. Don't even try it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Can't move too quick or that's gonna go. Don't know if it's visible in the camera or not. But... oh yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It snowed, definitely snowed. I don't know how well you could see in the camera. I woke up at points and yeah, just before I went to sleep it started snowing. And then I woke up and it was definitely like raining. Well, I don't know if it was rain or if it was sleet or if it was, I'm pretty sure it was freezing rain, because all this wood that I collected this morning was just ice, had that layer of ice all over it. And then when I woke up it was snowing and it was nice light fluffy snow, so it doesn't look like much in here, it doesn't look like much on the tent, but I've got good protection under the pine trees. If you go out that way a little bit, you probably see there's a bit more. I'd probably say close to 5-6 inches of snow. So yeah, it was cool. It was good. My shelter held up. It doesn't look too wet either. That's the thing. It hasn't soaked in a load of water, which hopefully will make it easier to carry. Well, it'll be lighter to carry anyway. But yeah, it was good. If you saw, the sides were all sunken in, but I mean that's no different if you have a tarp with an A-frame. That happens when it snows as well, and the sides start to bow a little bit. And what else? But yeah, it was nice in there. It was warm. I'm 21 who's had to spend an extended period of time in there with 2 people. I feel for you massively, because 2 people plus your gear, because that was tough. Well, not tough, but it was tight with 1 person and my gear, so you can only imagine what 2 people and your gear was like. But yeah, anyway, good trip. I love waking up in the woods when it snowed. I call these unicorn days, where you get to go out, set up camp during the day, and the weather's nice, the weather's fine. I mean, it was cold yesterday, but the weather's good, and then it snows later on in the day, throughout the night, and you wake up and the woods are all like really quiet and they're all bright and clean, and yeah, I just love it. So anyway, as always, if you like this, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.